Righty, everyone, it's Nicky Bobby, CropMobster TV, coming at you in the backyard of a good friend's house in Santa Rosa, California. Michael Dimock, Roots of Change. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Now, as you know, CropMobsters, we're all about those daily actions and impact, whether it's helping folks find a home for surplus food, trade, or anything else. It's impact that we're about, and I can't think of anyone else or any organization right now that is having more impact on another facet of our world of food and ag, and that's policy and legislation. So, Michael, tell us a little bit about Roots of Change.
Well, we are what we call a think tank and a do tank. We're based in California, in the Bay Area. Our focus is on building the power of the food movement to change policy. What we're looking for is policies that are set up for the 21st century to deliver healthy, resilient food system that's just and meets the needs of all Californians as a way to model for the nation what 21st century food policy should look like.
Giddy up. Tell us a few examples of what you're talking about. I know you've had some recent legislative accomplishments as well as some challenging situations as well.
Yeah, well, on the positive side, we recently had a bill go through the legislature and the governor signed it, so it's now law, AB 1321, which is the California Nutrition Incentives Act. So if you're a low-income person, you go to the farmer's market and you want to buy healthy produce, we can double your purchasing power. And the bill, what it does is set the state up to organize this so we can grow it to a massive size to cover all 800 farmers markets in the state, and to have the state help us attract money to the pool that's used for doubling your purchasing power. Yeah,
and so very few, I mean, that's a great example where win-win situations are hard to come by. You've been able to drive legislative change that's helped the farmers significantly as well as the folks most in need in our communities.
Right. Nutrition Incentives, Roots of Change created that program here in California. It's called Market Match. And we did it because it is win-win for farmers and for low-income people, and it stimulates economic development. So it's a positive thing all the way around. We had another bill that we signed by the governor, which is makes a more humane situation for grocery retail workers who have been suffering from the takeover by hedge funds, which buy a retail company and then fire everybody overnight. Now they have to give them 90 days warning. They have to treat them more respectfully, and we thought that was important because it also brought the food movement into relationship with the UFCW, which is a really progressive union in the state of California.
Amazing. So here's a guy and an organization and a movement, really. Roots of Change is a massive growing network that is getting it done, peoples. So I think what we'd like to do is just wrap it up and ask you, how do folks get involved in Roots of Change, and what are some of the upcoming issues close to your heart and our needs as community members that you invite us to get involved with?
Yeah, well, there are lots of things on the docket for policy change in the state of California the next many years. One of the most important, obviously, is to make it easier for farmers to become organic and to lower the threshold by perhaps eliminating the cost to get certified. That's one possibility. For you to get involved, for people to get involved who are watching, go to our website, rootsofchange.org. Sign up to receive our communications so you know what's happening. You can weigh in and participate as we inform our legislators. You can send a check because it costs lots of money to do this work in Sacramento, and it's very hard to raise money from foundations for it. So any help you can give us there, $5, $10, whatever, it helps us make it possible to make change in Sacramento, which will eventually make change in the country. And the other thing I want everybody to know is that we're beginning to organize to actually link all the food policy councils in the United States to work together on federal policy in the future.
No big deal. Just getting it done. Changing the world. Thank you so much, Michael Dimock and Roots of Change.
Thank you,
We're honored to be here learning from you.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Giddy up. Onward, folks.